Chat, who's ready to make a meal? What's good? What's good, chat? How we doing? Welcome back. Happy Monday. All right, man. Let's get into this. How we all doing? Come say hi if you're here. Welcome back to the streams. Welcome back. All right, I'm excited for today, man. Chat, good morning, everyone. Let's get hyped. Who's here? Come say hi. I can't see chat at the minute. Wait, or are you guys just not here? Wait. We gotta start this Monday off right, chat. We gotta start it off right. It's a big week. New month. 2nd of June, not the 1st of June. 2nd of June. It's an exciting one, to be honest. I'm excited, definitely. This is gonna be sick. What's good, Triz? How we doing? Sun Wukong, Fallow, Rentaro, what's good? Top of the morning. Good morning, chat. Not SG though. Crazy. That is devious work from you, Mr. Rentaro. Devious stuff. All right, chat. Slick Bucket, what's good? Howie, g'day, mate. How we doing? All right, I'm excited for this one, chat. What's up, man? I'm chilling, brother. I'm chilling. Chat, hopefully you guys are all good. Hopefully you had a great weekend as well. Holy shit, gold just went nuclear this morning, eh? We're already coming up to get that weekly no top wick from last week. Insane, chat. Insane stuff. So, let's see what we can do here, man. Let's see. Let me just get into a quick analysis. Oh, shit, wait. I need my glasses so I can actually see the charts. One sec. All right, chat, we're back. Let me shut this door. There you go. All right, man, let's do an analysis. I can actually see now. So, chat, basically, weekly time frame right now is pushing back up here. You've got no bottom wick really on the weekly. You have a small one, but not really. You did actually end up gapping up towards the open, which I kind of expected, to be honest, with all the news that was happening over the weekend. And yeah, now we're coming up to get this top wick. So after that, we could really do anything here on the weekly, to be honest. Daily time frame as well. You're coming into some strong areas of rejection right here, around like 43 to 56. It's a big range still, but it's an area of rejection for sure. 4 hour, similar story, right? You have some strong 4 hour levels up here. So we have to be extremely careful about what we do next. 2 hour, same thing. 1 hour, let's take a look at our levels right now on the 1 hour here. So, crazy stuff, man. I was waiting for a closure above here, but by the time we closed, we were already at the next level. You already filled the range, right? So this gets a little bit difficult right now, chat. You have this monster range here, like a 250 pip range between 33.50 and 33.24. I believe that's our level here. A little bit higher. Crazy. 33.52, chat. 33.52 is our level here. You have another one as well that we can take a brief look at here towards 33.41. Let me just check this. It's actually not the cleanest. What we can do though, chat, is we can play the wider range. But yeah, this is insane. After you do close above 33.52 though, you do have room all the way up till 62. So that gives you like 100 pips of range in order to actually take advantage of. Maybe even further, wait. Is it further each time? It actually is. Wait. We have room up then until 66 in that case. Yeah, 66. So chat, these ranges are massive, but realistically, we can take advantage of them no matter what. We should be able to get some good trades today. Holy shit. All right, let's take a look though. So daily time frame yesterday closed. It's tough because it's already made a massive move during London, right? And normally what you can see during that time after a move like this is just consolidation. It's at a 400 pip range. Literally is. Insane. Last hourly was supposed to be my move, but it gave no entry and closing above. Whack. Yeah, whack. Whack. So if you do close back below 24, you could see a move all the way back down towards 87. However, yeah, realistically, we're extremely bullish right now, so it's going to be very difficult to take these sells here. The move has already been made though, so what I'm going to need to see is some form of a retracement, right, chat? What we want to see is like a tap back into this level somehow, some liquidity being grabbed maybe, and then a continuation back up. That could be the move that we look to take advantage of here. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to catch here, but we'll see. We'll see what it does if we close above as well. Because we do have a lot of fundamental news that I believe is pushing us up. You know, you had a lot of things over the weekend that led to gold doing this right now. Let's just check quickly. Do we have news today, chat? I believe we do. We do. PMI and Mr. Powell is doing a little speech as well. After that, what do we have? On Tuesday, you have JOLTS job openings. Wednesday, PMI, NFP. Thursday, unemployment claims. And Friday, we have non-farm employment and unemployment rate. Chat, it's a full stack news week. Last week, we had no news. This week, we had some insane fucking news coming up here. Very, very interesting. But listen, chat, how was your guys' weekend, man? What did you guys get up to? Let me know. Hopefully something interesting. It's touching 33.49, could reject at the daily level. Yeah, it could. It could do any of these things, to be honest. Like, this is why I'm saying buys now become a little bit difficult, because we are heading into a really strong area of rejection here, like very strong. So let's see. Just a couple 12-hour night shifts for the weekend. Hey, you're trying to get that money though. I respect it. Chat, what about the rest of you guys? Is anyone else here other than Brent? Oh, Discipline was good. Mr. SG, I passed my 50k Apex accounts in 2 months of just getting into trading. Also took no losses in the eval. Hey. Let's go, brother. Send it in the profit channel in the Discord. So that I can post it. Because that's a W, bro. That is indeed a W. Congrats, my friend. Chat, 15-minute just closed, by the way. No bottom wick on the opening. Chat, is this one of these days where gold just drives up? Even like the 5-minute doesn't really have any structure. It's just been like, yeah, okay, let's just push up like 500 pips. Zero retracement. Don't know what it's playing at. Chat, next week, one of my boys is coming to stay at my apartment. Should we teach him to trade live on stream? I think that could be the vibe, right? Make him trade while you coach him? Yeah, I think that's... We'll try it. I don't know if we can do it on stream. He's also not going to trade my live account. We're going to have to get him like an evaluation or some shit, because it's fuck that. Fuck that. On your account. Yeah, sure. Bro just pops like 50 lots. Either make me a billionaire or make me liquidated within a second. One of those things is going to happen. I didn't even post about the stream in my Discord. Wait, let me just share the link. Let me share the link, man. Chat, I got some big updates though come in. I'm going to share it a little bit later in stream when there's a few more people in here. But I got some big updates. First stream of the month as well. I forgot to even... I titled it New Week, but it's actually a new month, chat. Actually, that brings me to a good... Let's do this. Chat, let me know how your last month of trading was. How did you guys do in the last month? Was it your best trading month ever? Doesn't have to be in terms of profit, but was it the best in terms of discipline, strategy, all that sort of thing? If not, then make the next one even better, right? That's what we need to see. 30-minute close in about 12 minutes, chat. What's good, Jay? How's it going, brother? What's good, what's good, what's good? Chat. Let's make a milli this month. Fuck it. A lot of improvement from last month. Good stuff. Saturday's holiday time. Yeah, good shit, bro. You're gonna love it. Goldie's pumping. It is indeed. Pretty much nothing we can do about it. If I'm truly honest, not much I can do. Other than wait here. Have to wait. Last month was my best with strategy and discipline until I left a runner, some matrix interference at play, and with profit. Yeah, good shit, man. Yeah, look, I saw that in the chat. In the Discord, sorry. Those things happen. It happened to me as well last month. It happened to me. I left an order open by accident. Ended up getting like a 10K loss on that. But look, we recovered it. And you'll recover it too, right? Just everything like that happens at some point in your trading career. And it's just a lesson for you to be hyper vigilant. You gotta be fully locked in when you're trading. And obviously, for me, it was because I moved to a new platform. But either way, you can't let, you can let that thing happen once, but now you know that it's possible. Make it a part of your routine to check for orders before you end your trading session. And we move on, right? Let me connect these Apex accounts right now. Nice. Chat, I'm now trading 11 Apex accounts as well. How to avoid leaving a bid on, cancel bids. Yeah, I mean, if you're on FX, right, it's pretty obvious, it's pretty clear, you'll see it on your like pending orders. For futures, I just do, I go onto Tradeovate, like actual Tradeovate, not on TradingView, and then you can click cancel all and exit. Or NinjaTrader, you can do it as well. It's called like flatten accounts, but with Tradeovate, you can just say cancel all and exit. I also see it as a test of my will. Futures Tradeovate is still new? Yeah, exactly, JJ. It is new, and it's something that's a little bit difficult, to be honest. It's a lot easier with TradingView if you're trading on TradingView, because obviously the SL and TP are directly connected to your position. But if you do it on actual native Tradeovate, they're not, so they stay on. I also see it as a test of my will. We move though. If I got a second monitor, it'll be harder to make the mistake. That's an excuse to buy a second monitor then. I'm also at a profit target on 4 100K vows. Hey. W, bro. Slow and steady though. Slow and steady. So chat, I had a student, I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram, but basically I ran 5 free consultations with like random people throughout my audience, and essentially just gave them a free one-to-one lesson because I wanted to give back to the community. One of them though, I was essentially saying the same thing, right? When you get towards the profit target for your evaluation, you need to sort of forget about all of the profit target, the monetary value of your trade, because what a lot of people end up doing is, let's say you're getting buys in this, like right here, people know, all right, I need 250 bucks to pass my eval. Where's my TP? $250 is right here. Let me just leave that. And then what happens is you come up and you obviously tap into your rejection area, but you don't close because you want to just actually see if you can get to this profit. But then the market's actually telling you right now you have a resistance here. And what happens then is they go down and take a loss, and it ends up ruining people's accounts. This happened to me before. I've been literally $50 away from passing like a 200K account, and lost it from that point because of doing the exact same thing. So remember, each trade is an individual event. You don't need to be thinking about it as this trade can pass my account. You just think about it as this trade is another trade as normal, right? And that's when you become profitable. What's good, Marlon? How you doing, brother? I would love to trade in TradingView with Tradeovate, trade copiers included. Yeah, if you could do that, that'd be great. I use the NinjaTrader. I use the NinjaTrader trade copier. It costs $130, but it's really fucking good. Mr. SG, thank you for the knowledge you give out for free. Anytime, brother. Thanks, bro. Needed that advice. That's what I'm here for, man. 30-minute closure here in about 6 minutes, chat. Listen, chat. You guys have said thank you for the value, and I appreciate that. The way you can really thank me is by dropping a like on the stream. That's what really, really helps out the most here, chat. So if you are really grateful for the free value, make sure you drop a like on the stream, subscribe, all that good shit. It's very, very important. You're on IG? Yes, sir. I'm on every single social media platform at Trendlines. For IG here, TikTok, everything's just at Trendlines, right? If it's anything other than just the word Trendlines, it's not me. SG, NinjaTrader trade copy allows you to trade on TradingView. Did I get it right? Yes. Basically, you open NinjaTrader like this. You have to pay for the copy trader, right? But then you open the copier. And once you set, it's basically like a Forex trade copier, right? Once you set your like master account and everything like that, lead account or whatever it is, then actually you can just go ahead and trade on TradingView and you'll be fine. Where's gold going? By the looks of it, to the moon, my bro. We should tap into 66 now. Every time you close up here in the past, you've tapped into 66. The only problem is we've grabbed literally no liquidity. I would really like to see a retest back into 24, to be honest. Take the buys back up from 24, maybe even lower, but I don't know if we're going to get that. NQ dropped. It makes sense that if gold's pumping, NQ's dropping. They're normally inverse. Yeah. So NQ gapped down whilst gold gapped up. Makes sense. Three minutes to the 30-minute closure, chat. Let's potentially see what this does. I have so many new videos coming out for you, by the way, chat. I have a new vlog releasing today, which is going to be sick. I have a new strategy video towards the end of the week. I'm also going to be releasing like a free course, basically, which is sick. Chat, the value that we're pumping out is going to be next level. Hmm. 2 minutes, 50 seconds here, chat, to a 30-minute closure. Did the Apex sale end again? I keep missing this apex sale, man. I keep forgetting about it. Yeah, it did. Grr. Can you make a video on Ninja Trader and trade copy from TradingView? I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I can do that, bro, for sure. For sure. New growth cannot exist first without the destruction of the old. Great quote from Tung Tung. Insane. It's true, though. It's a good quote. I don't think it was that guy, but I respect it. Hmm. 2 minutes. Chat, I'm super excited for this month, to be honest. We're coming into... Wait, are we in... No, we're not in Q3 yet. Next month's Q3, right? July, August, September, and then you have November, October, December. Yeah, okay. So next month's Q3. We're coming towards the end of Q2, though. Q2 and Q3 are normally great quarters. Actually, Q4. So Q3 and Q4 is what normally I like the most, to be honest. December trading, it's when we're the most locked in. I can't wait to be at the end of the year. No, I can't wait to be at the end of the year. I love like summertime and everything, but there's that guy who reacted to me saying he's not sure if I'm going to be even around by the end of the year. So I can't wait to get like 10 million payouts and then just be like, yo, bro, suck on these nuts. That's what I'm going to say. Probably won't say that, but something along those lines. Chat, 30 minutes closing above the level, right? Clip it, chat. You can clip it. So if we close above here, chat. Oh wait, what happened to my... Hey. All right, okay, I was just changing songs. I thought my music had gone. Chat, we are starting to reject a little bit here. 5 minute closing bearish. 30 minute closing above the level, right? So technically you do have room all the way up towards the top of the range. I feel like you need some liquidity first. You also tap some key levels here. What are we gonna do on the open here? Top wick first. It's always top wick first. Why is it always top wick first? That's my song, chat. Yeah, top wick. Great. Chat, we just love it, man. We absolutely love it. Gold at the minute is just being so nice. What's good, Danny? How's it going, brother? Good morning, guys. Good morning, Sam. How are you? Yeah, I'm chilling, brother. I'm very, very, very good right now. I would have been better if we got a bottom wick, maybe. 5 minute close, no bottom wick. That's probably why it pumped up top wick first. That makes a lot of sense. Why is my chart not appearing? Oh, there you go. Ninja Trader. All right, cool. 15 minute got no bottom wick and 5 minute rejects heavy. Yeah, it's not ideal. But then again, like the structure's still telling us we continue up, but we've got no liquidity. Chat, you don't want to chase a market like this. The worst thing you can do is chase price action when the market's doing something like this. Might need to wait for New York. I don't want to say that right now because people will be like, oh yeah, fuck this, let me get off stream. But, I mean, we'll see. Let's play some Geoguessr. No. Chat, we're still looking here. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still looking for trades right now. There's a lot of volume. I just need to see us grab some liquidity. That's all I want. We have a 1 hour close shortly as well. 5 minute structure is actually really good. The 1 minute structure is great as well. I just need a bigger liquidity grab. That's what we need right now. Chat, where do you guys think gold's going though? Do you think we're going to just continue all the way back up towards all-time highs? There was also a strike in Russia last night as well. I think that's what's, it could be what's causing this push up as well. There was like a big fucking offensive. We need a retest to create a bottom wick on the 15 and 30 minute. Yeah, I want to retest all the way down towards 23, to be honest. But I don't think that's going to happen. At least not for a while. I want to see something like this, right? Come back in, tap into the level, reject, and we continue off. That's what we'll take advantage of right here. Otherwise, if you close above... I guess we could see if we close above on the 1 hour. Chat. How's everyone's challenges go though? We got a lot of people passing prop firms recently. A lot of people in the community passing their prop firm challenges, which is sick. I'm just hyped to get just to get back in the market, to be honest. Like, not to take a trade necessarily, but I'm just glad to be back here now. Over the weekend, I was just sat there like, I was doing loads of shit, but I don't know. Something gives me a good feeling about this week. Something gives me a good feeling. My intuition's normally right, so. Bro bought 50 new, 90% off sales. Bro, I missed the fucking sale again, I wish. I fucking wish I did. I didn't buy a single account on the 90% off sale. I was out doing shit all weekend. I really wish I could have done it. How's the consistency rule with Apex? It's 30%. So basically your biggest trade can't be more than 30% of your total profit. So let's say you take the minimum payout on a 50K, which is like, or not the minimum payout, the minimum, I guess, let's say you get to the threshold, right? It's 2,600. Your biggest trade can be 750 bucks, I think. I think it's actually 780, around that area. Let's call it 750. But realistically, personally, I don't have to worry about that, right? I don't really go for home runs. We're hitting basics here. What's good, by the way, there, Calm? How you doing, brother? Kaiser, what's good, my friend? Morning, SG. Great to have some volume on a Monday and start off the month. Exactly. It's definitely good stuff. Oh shit, yeah, chat. I didn't talk about the monthly candle. Monthly closed doji. That's insane. The monthly candle closed doji. But yeah, crazy start to the month, to be honest. We've ran at what, like 500 pips already? 700 pips. Activation fee will be fucking SG after passing so many accounts. Well, let's think about it this way, right? I've passed 11 accounts this last month. And paid, what is that? That's like basically 130 bucks times by 11. It's $1,430 in activation fees to Apex. Chat, do you see that maths right there? That was fast as fuck. That was some quick maths right there. Is that even right? Please tell me it's right. Nah, it is. But the activation fee, if you think about it, right? I would much rather pay an activation fee than pay like a regular prop fee on Forex. Max cons on MGC? Bro, isn't it like 100 per account? Because you can trade 10... Well, actually, no, you have a 50% limit for the first couple of payouts, or until you hit the buffer. So you can trade 5 GC contract, full cons. So I presume you can trade 50 MGCs, right? But bro, per account, I've been trading like between 2 and 5 contracts. I've been trading super low, super low risk. What's max for you? My bad. Bro, max for me has been like 10, I think. I haven't traded really above that. Per account, that is. On average, I'm trading between like 4 and 6, I'd say. Probably 5 on average. Just because with futures, I've actually changed up my strategy a little bit. I've just gone a bit more negative risk to reward on it, I can't lie. I've just been playing a little bit more of the long game. But saying that, the other day we had that 90 pip runner that I didn't copy trade, so I don't know. But yeah, I think realistically, you have to change your, and a lot of traders don't realize this, right? You have to change your trading depending on what your goal is or what you're trading. So if you're trading a futures prop, you have to trade that differently to a Forex prop. If you're trading a Forex prop, you have to trade that differently than you would trade a Forex live. Because at the end of the day, they're not the same. They have different rules. They're different accounts. You know, with a live account, you can go into 40% drawdown and survive it. Obviously, I'm not advising that, but you can do it, right? With the prop firm on FX, you know, it's 5% max. Same on futures pretty much. And then you have, obviously, on futures, you have trailing drawdown. On Forex, you don't. So on Forex, you can leave massive runners, or you can try and pass the account in one trade. Specifically on Apex, you just can't be doing that, right? So chat, that's one lesson that I'd sort of take away from today's stream is make sure you think about what you're trading and try and adjust your trading accordingly. Obviously, I'm not saying change strategy, but like you have to think about the vehicle that you're currently trading within. I don't think a lot of people realize that. Truth? Truth indeed. Chat, by the way, ACG have a big sale on at the minute as well. If you do want to get 20% off your ACG account on Forex, this is the prop firm I recommend. Use code SG. That's going to get you the biggest discount that there is at ACG at any point. Chat, we're sort of hovering around here. Look at this. Starting to make a little range here, which is not a bad thing necessarily. I think we might need a range. And you can get a 10K of 40 bucks. Oh yeah, on ACG you can get a 10K of 40 bucks as well at the minute. That's insane. Actually, that's pretty crazy. I've never had a problem with ACG paying me out. Obviously with Apex I haven't achieved a payout yet, so why do you not share signals anymore? I haven't really stopped sharing signals. I just stopped like... No, I haven't even stopped really anything. I've just not been trading my live account. Like, it's as simple as that. I've just been focusing on these Apexes because for me at the minute, the upside is so much higher. Or not much higher, but it makes more sense for me to be focusing. But I'm going to bring back signals. I'm going to start trading on my live account again this week, I believe. Kanan, what's good? Hey Sam, hope you're doing all right. I'm doing very, very well, brother. Hopefully you are too. I need to do a weekly analysis video as well. I tried to do it yesterday, but I actually ran out of time. I wanted to do the weekly analysis, so I might do it after stream and then post it in the Discord as well. Or in fact, I could just clip up today's analysis and put it in there. "15-minute closure here in about 3 minutes, chat." The 15-minute currently is looking pretty weak, to be honest. We look as if we might want to continue back down here and grab some liquidity, which is exactly what we're looking for, right? Which is great. So hopefully we can see a nice little bit of a retracement here. I would love to see us come all the way back down and tap into 24 right now, but I feel like it's going to take a while to do that. It's like 270 pips. It's a long way. Plus everything else is bullish, right? But these don't look very strong. No bottom wick on both of these previous candles here. It's all about the liquidity, man. I think genuinely, what's good by the way, Blizzy? I didn't see your message. But I think genuinely, the way this shit works is you can either obviously have technical pushes off liquidity and all that sort of thing. I do think that this push up here was based off of fundamentals, right? I do think this was based off of fundamentals. There was loads of shit going on. Chat, anything else I'm missing, right? I know there was some stuff with Trump's tariffs. There was also some stuff with the Ukraine war. I think there was a shitload. Anything else bad happen in the world? Let's check Twitter. Twitter's normally my best source of news here. Oh yeah. I think, yeah, big escalation on the war. I saw that. That's what I was just reading. Not really the best, to be honest. Can I even put Twitter on YouTube? Is it gonna... Chat, if any of you call it x.com. I don't know. I still can't get around calling it X. It's still Twitter to me, personally. Uh-oh. I'm getting a copyright warning for this music. Chat, I swear it's impossible to stream on YouTube without getting a copyright thing. Let me change this over real quick. Where is this? Chat, where's the music at, man? Oh, here. Let's put this old classic one on. All right, nice. So, back in my day, header, yeah, trust me. Asian markets generally traded low, other than gold, right? Big boy drone attacks and shit going on over the weekend. Chat, have you seen these drones? They're like wired drones now. They're not wireless. They're basically, they use fiber optic cables out the back of them that are like kilometers long, connected to the base. It's insane. That's some mad technology now, just so you can't hack into that shit. Anything else happen? That's about it, really. Okay, chat, 15-minute closed. How did it close? Really weak. Holy shit. Chat, it looks like this, either we're going to start to consolidate here and form like a range, or we might see a retracement, to be honest. These candles are closing super weak. But then again, they're not getting pushed down really, so the trend could continue here. This could just be a brief moment of consolidation. What you genuinely see is like, if you see something like this, one of two things is going to happen, right? We know that the market's like moving trends, but what actually tends to happen is the market is trending up, and then before it does anything else, it will do something like this, right? And just start to consolidate. But this consolidation is actually not necessarily bad. It's not necessarily just like low volume. It actually can be grabbing liquidity. So when you do a move like this, your consolidation actually can mean that you're just grabbing more liquidity, and then you see like either a push downwards or a continuation of that trend. So realistically, if we do start to see a consolidation like this forming, you know, it obviously needs to be more than just a few 5-minute candles. But if you do that, realistically, a lot of the time that is just a liquidity grab. So We need to see in which direction it actually takes. But again, you can base trades off of that too. So there's always a way that you can capitalize on the market, chat. Always a way. By the way, chat, I released a new trading as well. A new training on YouTube the other day, 3 days ago. Basically like a free value video. It's insane. Super, super valuable. And then again, today I have this vlog coming out, which is going to be sick. Like we went to a yacht show, did loads of cool shit. So make sure you don't miss that. Let's just copy this over. New vlog. Releasing later. All right. Nice. 3 p.m. UK time. Yeah, so chat, 15 minute looks like it wants to flip here. As you can see, this move just slowly dying off. When you see the body candles getting smaller, that's when you can sort of start to tell the move is dying off, right? So you can see right here, we have a body candle starts to get like a lot smaller. The next one's even smaller, and this one might be even smaller. So now you start to see, okay, maybe it's almost like momentum, chat, you know? If you throw a ball into the air, eventually the momentum's gonna slow down. It's gonna start to like do something like this, and then just slowly come back down. So maybe we start to see something like that forming as well. Remember, the markets are based a lot off of momentum. A lot off of momentum. Yeah, we flipped here as well on the 15 minute. 30 minute didn't flip yet though. Did grab some liquidity as well from above, so this could push down as well, which would be nice. There you are, 30 minute flipped. 10 minutes till the hourly close though, so if the hourly does close above, chat, technically you do have room to the upside, but again, with this, you know, lack of momentum, this dying off volume, do you really want to take that position? Probably not, right? Probably not. Yo, by the way, I had a video go crazy viral on Instagram over like last week. The one with Lily Phillips and the AI. Bro, it got to like 500,000 views. And then Instagram just goes, yeah, nah, we're taking this down. It's promoting like financial scams or some shit. I was like, what? Bro, I was getting like, I don't even know what it was, like 100,000 views a day on it. But yeah. Instagram's just, honestly, I swear they're out for us. It's the Matrix. They're back. They're back and they're coming for us. Anyway. Does not matter. I also tried to go to the gym yesterday. And I realized the new gym that I signed up for is closed on Sundays. Which is the most retarded thing in the world, to be honest. Why would you close the gym on Sunday? That's when most people can go. I know it's like a Christian country out here, so like Sunday's a day of rest and all that shit, but not all that shit, but all that stuff. And I agree to an extent, but I do want to go to the gym. To allow for less wear on their equipment, costing them less over time. Yeah, that is true. But it's like a proper bodybuilding gym. Like, I wouldn't expect them to be like that techie about it. You are right. All right, chat. Volume's dying off. We're just consolidating here in between these two levels right now. If you guys have anything you want to talk about trading wise, now's your time to ask, right? Now that I have a free, however long it is, right? No one else is giving out this, essentially this resource, right? You literally get to talk to me, ask me any questions. Like, find another profitable trader who's actually going to answer all your questions live on stream. I don't think you can find one. Most of them, they don't, either they don't give value for free on stream because they want you to pay for it, or they're just not really actually profitable. No names named, but they know who they are. They know who they are, man. All right, cool. What's good, Julian? How's it going, brother? Welcome to the streams, my friend. Welcome back. Silly question, but how do you stop yourself from overtrading? That's not a silly question. That's a great question. The number one way to do that, right, is first of all, you need to have like actual rules in place. So you need to actually have a trading plan with rules. So the rule should be, you know, 1 trade per session. You know, one loss equals you're done for the day. And you should actually have that trading plan like written down on paper or print it out or whatever. Stick it somewhere you can see it throughout your office or throughout wherever you trade. That way, it's almost like a sign that you're being told by someone else not to do something. When you're being told by someone else not to do this, not to litter, not to smoke in a certain area, it's obviously a lot easier to follow those rules because someone else is telling you it and the accountability is not on yourself. But, you know, when you're trying to tell yourself and you're trying to rely on your own intuition, that's when it gets really hard to do it because you can't essentially enforce that. So that's my number one tip, is have that rule printed out. Second of all, the easiest way to do it is distance, right? So, you know, walk away from your PC, go for a walk, go outside, you know, leave the house, go to the gym, or just turn off all your like charts, or turn off all your trading view, your MetaTrader, all of that. Just turn it all off. Because realistically, that's the only way you're gonna not, if you're sat there staring at the charts, the likelihood is you're gonna take a trade when you see something. So essentially the best way to do it is distance, by a long way. Chat, rejecting here after breaking the lows. Hopefully that answered the question though. 4 minutes left to the hourly close here, chat. I can't take sells, obviously, right? We're extremely bullish. But I also can't take buys just yet because we haven't really grabbed enough liquidity. That is like a 60 pip retracement, to be fair. I agree, great answer. I appreciate it, bro. Chat, are we gonna close respecting or above the level? What do you think? Chat, click 1 for above, 2 for below. Type it in chat, let me know. I think, personally, I actually don't know. I'm gonna wait for your guys' answer. 1 if we're gonna close above the level, 2 if we're gonna close below. 1. 1. I don't know, man. We'll see, chat. We'll see. I think realistically, 2. Oh, what's good, Crow? You two need to beef then. I'm joking. This 15 and 30 minute does not look nice. Does not look the best, to be honest. Gonna close like a turtle pattern. What the fuck is a turtle pattern? Market structure's turned a little bit bearish. Isn't that some ICT shit? Turtle Soup is, yeah, but that's just bullshit. I mean, Turtle Soup actually was invented by a hedge fund trader years before any internet traders even existed, right? But then some guy claimed it as his, and yeah, but it was actually some old hedge fund lady from like the 90s. All right, chat. Pushing back up off the level here. Realistically, if we close above, we should tap into 66 here. I need to see some liquidity being grabbed, more than just this though. Like, I want to see us come all the way back into this level. What's good, Jed? How's it going, brother? 1 minute and 40 seconds, chat. Let's see. Why the signal's not working? I just haven't been trading on my live account, but I probably am going to start that up again this week. Yeah, I just haven't been. I've been trading futures more than anything else, but I'm going to bring back the live account, I think. Good, mate, you? I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Just waiting for an entry here, man. Anything taken today? Nah, not yet. Not yet. One minute, chat. It looks like we might close above. Very weak, though. On TradingView, there is a trading checklist by Sona Labs where you can write in your rules notes and it sits in the corner of your chart. Oh, that's a good idea. Ah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, chat, use that if you want. Chat, we're struggling here. There's like no volume right now. Look at these 1 minute candles. It's moved like 12, 13 pips in the last 5, 10 minutes. So you did close above, chat. 5 minute close bullish as well. Bottom wick first. Ooh-wee. $30-minute close bearish though, right? It's not really nice, to be honest, chat. It's not really the nicest candle. Decent bottom wick, to be fair. Chat, I'll be back in 2 seconds, yeah? If this flips and drives, it's gone. I don't care. Oh. Chat, it flipped. It flipped. Is he gonna drive now though? I don't trust this, chat, personally. 1 minute did make a change in structure here, to be fair. Maybe it runs. Chat, it's not in my playbook though. Bottom wick's not really big enough, firstly. 18 pips is not really enough for me. Secondly, 30-minute close strong bearish, right? Like that is not good. That's a liquidity grab from above, in my opinion. It might run, don't get me wrong, and it could fill the wick on the 1 hour. But I would much rather wait for some stronger confirmation here. If it goes, it goes. One of those things, chat. Sometimes the trade isn't for you to take, right? Oh no, we missed out on 13 pips. Nah, I'm joking, but realistically, chat, if you have like, if you have a position like this where you kind of have some doubts in your mind, you think you need more liquidity, you think we can push down, why would you be taking that position? Now, when you're in this position, you're going to be scared. That's the main thing as well. People think, oh, I need to take my perfect setup, not just because of. People think that they have to take their perfect setup because of statistics and data, but also if you take a setup where you're essentially knowing that not all of your confluences are aligned, now in the back of your head you're thinking, shit, we could come down further. We could come down further here. And essentially that's going to affect your psychology now. When you're in this position, you're going to be thinking to yourself, oh no, I need to close out. I'm going to close early, or I'm going to manage risk. Or if it starts to flip back down, then you're going to close out in a loss. Chat, it's just not good, right? You have to be essentially waiting for the perfect setup so that your brain is not scaring you whilst you're in a position, right? That's just me personally. To be fair, chat, it's moving. It is moving. For sure, we retest the high or get a liquidity move. Yeah, but chat, look at this 30-minute. You wouldn't really want to take buys with this 30-minute candle. Me, I wouldn't. I mean, if you take it, then fair play. You took a dub. I've got another, like, at least an hour on stream, though, chat, so we can wait and see here. Maybe an hour. Chat, did anyone take this? If you took it, congrats. As long as it was part of your plan, then congrats. If it wasn't, then not congrats. If you FOMO'd into it, then yeah, I don't know. 5-minute close decent though. No top wick though, really. Yo, what's good, Goldie? How's it going? What's good? What's good? What's good? Wait, I need to edit this shit real quick. See if ah, fucking hell, I can't type. Fire. Chat, see, look, pushing back down here now. Are we gonna flip? So now it could go either way, right? The 5-minute could flip. If the 5 flips, you're most likely gonna continue up towards the top of the next range, right? But if that 1 hour decides to flip here, chat, then you've got a 30-minute Skydweller play on your hands. And then you could see a continuation downwards, right? So let's see what it does. Let's see. A shitload of potential though. Oh shit, wait, is my camera on dark mode? Is that why it looks dark? Oh no, it's okay. Any trades today? Not yet, brother. Oh, that's way too light. So look, 5 minutes pushing back up here. Maybe we start to flip right now. To be honest, the problem with me was, with this trade, it kind of puts me off when we've run so far, right? You've literally ran already, before making a low here, before making any structure, you've already just pushed up 530 pips. So for me, my thinking behind that is like, holy shit, I don't want to be in a position now if we need to come back down and grab liquidity. But it looks like it might run, to be fair. If you're in this, you can probably hold these. I'd be holding to the top of the range, most likely. If I were you. Wait till the closure above here, and then you're good to go, realistically. If it closes above there, right? You've also got the wick fill, which is your advantage point too. Five-minute looked good here as well. It's just a 30-minute, and that obviously that 1 hour push up. Chat, I didn't become profitable by taking like semi good setups, right? That's the main thing I want you guys to take away from this. Like, sometimes you're going to sit there and a trade will run without you, but I didn't get to the point where I am by taking setups where I thought it might go or might not go, right? You have to be fully convicted in your setups to be actually, get to the point where you're making serious, consistent money with trading. Both from a statistics standpoint, from like a technical analysis standpoint, and from a psychological standpoint. Wait, it's hot in here. Let me put the AC on. All right, 5-minute close doji, which is not bad for the buys, because now you made a top wick for that next candle. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. Why am I hungry, bro? I'm never hungry before in the morning. See, look, chat, we're re-breaking the lows here. Look at this now. 1 hour just flipped here. Need some more liquidity, right? Potentially. We'll see if it's a retest of this level, but if it does start to close below here, chat, you're going to continue down. There's also not really a good bottom wick in sight, only mini ones in the push-up. Exactly. Which means no liquidity being grabbed, right? That's exactly right, Danny. I expect if this re-breaks the low here, you're going to see a continuation downwards. 4 hour no bottom wick. Also true on both Oanda and FXCM. 15-minute closure here in about 3 minutes, chat. Let's see, are we going to close bearish? Chat, see what I mean? Like, I can't lie, we predicted that move. Yes, you would have seen a bit of profit first. You called it right, thanks for that. I thought it was going straight to 3,400. See, chat, what I'm saying, look, the accuracy that we can actually have in this market is top fucking tier. Go back and watch the last 10 minutes. You just watch me call that entire move. You literally just watch me call it all. Re-breaking the lows right now, chat. Oh, that is an interesting rejection though. So is that now going to be a range forming here? Chat, what we might do as well, just a secondary perspective here, is you might actually just start to form a range on the lower time frames between these two areas, right? You might just want to be consolidating here. If that's the case, then that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Because now you have respected this level here. Either way, chat, we were 100% right. Look, it needed to come down and grab more liquidity. If this 5 flips, then good, but it still would have come down and stopped us. Or hit us break even, most likely, right? I would have been break even. Sideways liquidity? I believe so. I believe so. I think you're right on that one. Another rejection here, chat. This 15-minute close is going to be important here. In a minute's time, it's going to be very important. I think if you close back below here, you're going to see a big continuation downwards. You have 1 minute left. But you are respecting here, which is not bad. Got bounce ways. All right, Kaiser, in a bit, my friend. Talk soon. What are we gonna do, chat? What are we gonna do? I expect a continuation downwards. So I guess that's not really a continuation, but of this small move here it is. 15-minute is closing bullish though. Weak bullish, but definitely still bullish. Unless I spoke too soon. Nah, we're good. So now this doesn't look too bad, right? It did break the low, and it did come down and grab more liquidity, but you did reject that push as well. So technically, this could continue back up here. If we're looking at it from a liquidity standpoint. I think if you really needed more liquidity, you would have already made that push just then. Like that would have been your push down. You wouldn't have rejected so hard. So maybe now what we can do is take a look at like the 30-minute. 15-minute close way too weak for me, chat. Like there's no buys off of that at all. But if the 30-minute can close strongly, and the 5-minute structure is good, maybe if the 5-minute can close above this 56 area, then we could be good to go, to be honest. Then we could be good to go. So chat, just stay patient here. I think we are printing a setup right now, so stay patient, stay locked in. Make sure you've dropped a like as well. It's very important that you make sure you drop a like on the stream. I'm trying to bring free value and free education to as many people as possible, right? So make sure you've clicked that button. If you haven't, then we're gonna have serious issues. I'm joking. All right, cool. Good stuff. It's decision time, chat, though. This is definitely a decision area right now that we've created here. You are making a decision between these 2 points, and you're basically saying, all right, gold needs to understand which way it wants to go next. But we can't decide that for it, right? We can't make a decision for gold. So what we actually have to do here is we have to wait for gold to make the decision, and then we have to jump on the wave. So this is why most traders actually fail, because they try and predict this area right here, and they try and predict which way gold is going to go, or the chart is going to go in any asset, when in reality you should just wait for that confirmation to be made. Yes, you might get a slightly worse entry. Once you wait for the confirmation to be made, then you can go, right? There's no point predicting that, oh yeah, gold's still going to rally up right now, or gold's going to actually grab liquidity, because we don't know. That would just be essentially gambling, right? It'd be a guess. And the most important thing with trading is you don't need to get the best entry, right? You literally don't need the best entry. You know, like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you could have caught like what? This entry here and ran it all the way up. But guess what? Same shit would have happened if you caught this entry here, right? It would have ran all the way up anyway. Same shit if you caught it, even if you got a terrible entry and you got what you thought was the top. What if we use martingale? Oh, the martingale again. Grrr. Bro, my comments are just flooded with martingale shit now, though. It's literally all that's in my comments. Great question, yeah. I thought so, Jed. I thought I'd be seeing your name pop up next. What's good, Jar? How's it going, brother? Chat, pushing back down here. Exactly like we said, right? Started futures. Hey, let's go, Jar. Good shit. On Apex or what? Hopefully you got that 90% sale off over the weekend. Bro's just bought like 1 million accounts. Have sell stop looking good to me? I will see. Top one? Okay, fair. I've never used them, to be honest. How many accounts can you use on there? Sorry, bro. Apex, bro. What do you mean? I'm not. It was just a question, brother. You have freedom of choice for any prop firm in the world. Like, chat. You know, I recommend 2 firms, right? But it doesn't mean you have to go and trade with those. I'm not gonna be offended if you don't, right? It's all about personal preference. If you find one that works well for you, that's the most important thing, right? I want you guys to make money more than anything else. So, no stress. 350Ks, nice. What's the payout rules over there? I might take a look at them. They have consistency though, right? On the they have consistency on the evaluation, I think. Or am I wrong? To be honest, I think my next move, if I do try and go for more props, is going to be Top Step for futures. I just from what I've heard, they seem to be the second best next to Apex. One Step Elite Challenge, profit target. Okay, daily loss limit trading match tournament. Oh no, it's 1 day pass. Oh, consistency on challenge, none. Oh shit, okay. That's not as bad. Max payout of 3,500 account, profit target 9K. 9K. I'm struggling to do maths in my head right now. That's what, 3, is that 9%? Or am I stupid right now? 6%, right? 6%. 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. Yeah, 7.5, 9. Okay, 6%. Bro, my maths right then was failing me. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Drawdown's a bit tough. 3% though. it seems like Apex as well, you're better off going with the 50Ks. But obviously then you can't trade as much capital, I don't think. But like with Apex as well, the 50K accounts are 10 times better to trade than like the 300K or the 150s. Jar, I think you're gonna like futures though, like especially with the way you trade with like trying to get sniper entries and exits and shit, or no entries. There's no slippage on futures really. Like there's no spread, no slippage really, which is good. But yeah, like with Apex, basically what I was trying to say is, I don't know if it's the same with, it looks like the same with top one, but the profit target to trading threshold ratio is way better on the 50K than it is on the 300K. So that's why I just went with loads of those, right? I smashed it on Friday, W. Pass in one day? Yeah, you can, right? Not bad. Is it 100% profit split like Apex, or is it a little bit lower? Oh, 90. Yeah, that's fine. You need to be careful on passing in one day. Why? What do they say? Wake up and both ranges filled? I know. It's fucking crazy. What's good, Crypto? How you doing, though? Consistency rule? It says there's no consistency on the funded. On the evaluation. From what I just read on the website. I'm not going to show it on screen because you can guess why, but... oh, instant funded. You're trading instant funded. Okay. Sorry, my bad. So how does that work? So you have like... You have 20... Oh, bro, 20% consistency rule is tough. 20% consistency rule is tough. Chat, I'll be back in 1 second, yeah? Just 1 sec. Alright, chat, I'm back. I'm back. So 5 minute closed. Just don't overtrade. Break it out. Yeah, true. Bro, but honestly, like, I traded an account with 40% consistency once and it kind of shafted me. But yeah, fair. Do you have to get to a certain number before you can get a payout? Like, how does that work? Oh, you have to get to 9K. 1850. Okay, fair. Wait, but it says 10. It says 10 trading days till a payout on the site. Or am I wrong? Had instant funded with funded pips and it was 15% consistency? Crazy. Oh, they got a free promotion on to remove that. Nice. Chat, see, look, 30-minute flipped as well here now. Back to trading for a second. Yeah, okay. We do look to be rejecting off this level, though. Like, this looks like it's holding very strong as a support here. 30-minute is closing in about 2 minutes, chat. But look at the way we keep rejecting off of 33.52 here. We keep bouncing off of it. from what I've seen though, what that means in the past, chat, is if we close below here, you're gonna see a rip down because it's been retrying it over and over and over. So once it does close below, what you're most likely gonna see is that continuation downwards, right? Two minutes here, chat, till the 30-minute closure. The big question is, how is that 30-minute gonna close? But chat, do you see why now, after I spoke about it for like 20 minutes before, do you see why I don't take the buys anymore? Or I didn't take the buys, more grammatically correct. But yeah, did you see why I didn't take the buys, chat? Because look where I'd be right now. I'd be fucked here. See, so like everything I say is for a reason, right? Everything that I say and every little bit of analysis that I do, every little confluence that I check, all of that is not for no reason, right? All of it is for a specific reason, and it's actually saved us right here as well. So take that as a lesson, chat. You can never be too thorough as a trader. You can never ever be too thorough. Let's see though. 1 minute. It's gonna be an interesting 30 close. Rebroke the low here, chat. I think you see a pop downwards right now. Rebroke these lows. There's no reason to re-break these twice, in my opinion, without coming a lot further down. Like if it was gonna be a liquidity grab, this candle would have broke the lows, and then it would have, in my opinion, it would have just ran straight back up from there. I don't think it needs to do it twice. Maybe it does, but I just woke up at 11:30. What did I miss? You missed about 700 pips of room of running, sorry. But other than that, not much. Not really any entries either. Oh, chat, maybe we are rejecting here. This is really interesting right now. Chat, make sure you drop a like on the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. Let's get to 50 likes on the stream as a minimum. If we get to 50 likes, I'll drop an Apex account for free. Fuck it. If we get to 50 likes, I'll give away an Apex account right now on stream. Five-minute close respecting, chat. On futures it didn't break? Okay, fair. 30-minute close weak bullish. Do you trade micros on gold? Yeah, on evaluations I trade minis, but on the obviously on my PAs, all these PAs that I'm trading, I trade on yeah, micros. What's good, bro? What's good, Nell? How we doing, brother? Chat, pushing down here. There's a weak closure on the 30, right? I know it closed bullish, but again, very weak. It did respect the level though, but again, we're trying again here, chat. Like, you shouldn't be retrying these lows. If this was a liquidity grab, I don't really see a reason to be trying this over and over and over again. If it was a liquidity grab, normally you see one grab and a rejection like that. You know, if we look in the past, normally you see like one stab down and a push up. And then again here, like you did it a few times, but then one big stab down and a continuation up. I wouldn't really see a reason why we'd be trying this over and over and over again. You should have already moved. This means we need to come down further, in my opinion, to grab liquidity, and then we'll make the move upwards, if we do want to do that. Does that make sense? Should do. Overextended. Yeah, overextended is... It is overextended. It needs liquidity, basically. To be honest, I'm scared of using the term overextended on gold because we know what can happen when we think it's overextended, right? You just see these monster candles, like 1100 pip candles. Yeah, 1200 pips here. But no, you are right. It's gone extremely far right now. I'm off. All right, Jay, in a bit, my friend. I genuinely think once we see a 5-minute closure below here, it's going to continue back down till at least like 45. personally. I'm gonna wait to the hourly closure, chat, and then we can see what we can do. So I'll stay on it for the next like half an hour here. See if we can get a nice position, because I do think there is potential, right? I want to see like a quick grab down into the 45 area and then like a retrace back up and close above here again, and then that will take you towards the top of the range, right? So we're re-breaking the lows again, chat, or at least trying to. Did it just re-break on futures? It broke the previous, but not the overall. So this low here has actually been safe the whole time on futures. And oh, there you go, did it. So we did re-break the lows here, chat. How do we react now? Are we going to continue down or are we going to reject? One minute here, chat. Looks like we might close. Yeah, we're probably going to close below here, I would say. On this 5. So let's see what it does. Chat, we saved ourselves some good money there, though. Remember, a loss avoided is the same, if not better, than a winning trade. It's the most important thing to think about here, chat. If you can avoid a loss, then, yeah. It's just as good as taking a win. Do you analyze the Forex chart but take the setup on futures? Yeah, I do. It's a bit weird, I know, but I'm used to the Forex chart because I've been a Forex trader for 3-4 years now. I've only just moved over to futures, so I don't know, I just prefer it. I also think the FX chart is a little bit cleaner. There's like less gaps and shit. I also do trade on Forex as well still. Like I have a big live account on with my brokerage on Forex, but yeah. 5 minute did close below here. Oh, chat. What are we trying to do here, man? Are we trying to trap some sellers? Maybe we're trying to trap some sellers right here. 15 flipped as well. So if we can get like a close above that 5 high, oh no. Above this 15 high then, let's say. That should take you up towards the top of the range. Let's see. If we don't get anything on the hourly close, I'm going to go hit the gym, I think. It's realistically the best option for me right now. Go hit the gym. It's struggling to make a decision right now, though. Either way, this 5 can flip here and just drive all the way back down. So we could be trapping buyers and trapping sellers here. Like, it's very difficult to trade this. You have to be extremely disciplined right now. Because again, a lot of people might have just entered off this 15 flip here, off the 30-minute flip. And now the 5 comes down and rips down, bro. What are you trading today? Oh, bro, I think it's a Monday, right? It's pull day, I think, for me, like back and biceps. What about you? Chat, what about you guys? What are you training today? What are we hitting in the gym? It's been a while since I asked that question. We used to ask it every day. What are we training, man? Why does my camera seem so dark? It's to do with the focus. When I sit forward, okay, that makes sense. Need to do a chest? Been putting it off? Why have you been putting chest day off? Unless you're injured. Chest day is the best day. Bars. Legs. Legs is crazy. I did legs on Saturday. A load of people do legs on Monday. That's a good thing, to be fair, though. Not my day, bro. Okay, fair. Shoulders and arms, my day. Shoulders and arms is the... yeah. Shoulders and arms is good. I think I prefer a chest day, though. I can't lie. I train arms on chest day as well, so, like... Bro, but chest pump is... There's nothing better. Traps for days. I don't train traps. I really need to. I've been slacking on that. I never used to like the look of like big traps, but now that I'm getting like older, I think it's necessary. Train chest on arms day. Yeah. I think chest should be the whatever day you're training on though, it should be the main movement. I've been really focusing on getting my bench strength back as well. Like, not just like 1 rep max. I hit a new 1 rep max record for me though the other day, like 155 kg, which is pretty sick in my opinion. But then I also hit like yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, I hit 120 kilograms for 12 reps, which is like a PB for me on bench. It was fucking exhausting. Oh no, sorry, it was 10 reps, not 12. Still. But other than that, my lifts are I'm not the strongest guy. I'm like a big bench specialist, I think. GG's good shit, fair play. What's good, MC? How's it going, brother? Back and buys today? Jed, don't lie, you've got Pilates later. Like, there's no way you're training back and buy. You're going straight to the Pilates studio. With your little, what's that cup? Stanley cup, with a pink Stanley cup. I don't know why that was funny. Reformer Pilates, yeah. Bro. What's the deadlifts and squats saying? Bro, I've deadlifted once ever in my life, and I got like 180, I think. That was like about a year ago. And then squat, I don't really squat, to be honest. I'm a bit of a pussy when it comes to that. Chat, let's get to 50 likes on the stream though. Make sure you've dropped a like if you haven't already. Like I said, if we get to 50 likes, I'll give away an Apex account for free. How many likes are we on? So yeah, we have a new vlog releasing today as well, but also if we do get to 50 likes, we'll get a free Apex account to someone in the stream. I'm on 34, so we're like 15 away. Easy, chat. I think buys could be nice here, chat. I think we're printing some setups right now. In the next 15 minutes. On the next 5 minutes. 130 squat? I think I could squat 130. Oh no, I can definitely squat 130. But it's just, for my body weight, that's pretty weak, I think. My bench is, to put it in context, I've never squatted more than I've benched. Which is not good. To be fair, I've never tried a max squat though. I kind of want to. But I also don't want to break my fucking back. I feel like if I went for a max squat, I'd end up breaking my fucking knees or some shit. I don't know. There's an order block resistance at the high. Yeah, maybe. I've got no clue what an order block is, to be honest. Whoa. Whoa. It's the hamstrings for me. They literally fizz after I squat. Yeah, I hear it. I get the same. Bless you. Hey, thank you, brother. You know what I've started doing recently as well, chat? Like, lower back work has made me like so much stronger as well. I neglected like lower back for ages, but doing like reverse hyperextension, shit like that, really fixed my back. Cause I always have back pain when I was like younger. But doing like lower back really helped it. Chat, 2 minutes. 2 minutes till a 15-minute closure here. Oh shit, Howie, you sent me the car, right? That's cool as fuck. Bro, you need to come spray my car. If I fly you out, will you spray my car like matte black? That'd be sick. If you want to improve your legs and train with a girl at the gym, you won't be able to walk the next day. Bro, I train with my girl at the gym like most days, right? And obviously on upper body, it's like I'm like 3 or 4 times stronger than her on every lift. And then, yeah, when it comes to legs, it's like sometimes we're doing the same weight and I'm like, what's going on? You're 100% right on that one. It's so true. Especially like anything related to glute work, like women are just disproportionately strong. Try and do like those, what are they, those fucking glute raises or whatever with a woman. She's like 10 times stronger than you. My girl won't let me train with a girl. Gotta train with her, bro. I train with my girl, not a random girl. I don't think mine would let me do that either, to be honest. Chat, how's this 15 gonna close here? I kind of wanted to see it close above these highs up here. Although the structure has shifted here, which is not bad. So you might be able to see a continuation upwards. To be honest though, I think I want to see us break out of this range here first. So if we do that on the hourly, then great, right? But I don't know if we're going to do that. Hip thrusts or split squats? Yeah, both of those are fucking insane, to be honest. Split squats are like deadly. But this new gym that I'm going to though, is the sickest gym. It has like essentially full Panata equipment. Probably like over €1 million worth of equipment. But yeah, all sick leg machines, like unilateral leg presses. It's sick. So I need to actually get big. SG, I saw you doing tung squats. Insane. This guy's obsessed with tung sahur. My cousin owns a gym in the north side. Oh, sick. If I'm there, I'll go check it out. I was thinking about starting a gym here because there's not many, but then I realized they're all on the outskirts. My gym is filled with Panata as well. Yeah, bro, it's so elite. Panata's got to be like the best equipment. The market's smaller? Yeah, it definitely is, bro. Although saying that, there's lots of Cypriots who work out, like, lots. Some of these men literally tell me their parents don't let them eat protein. Bro. Protein powder, yeah, I understand that. But a lot of them, it's a weird mindset. To be fair though, the Cypriot diet is pretty fucking good for the gym. Like, all they eat is meat, pita bread, hummus, Greek yogurt. That's basically it, man. That's a pretty easy cheat code to get stacked. Like, I've put on a decent amount of weight since I've come here, and it's all pretty much lean weight. How much is a gym membership in Cyprus? Bro, you don't even want to know. No, my last one was €150 a month. The new gym that I'm at is actually a better gym and it's cheaper. It's like €95 a month. So I pay for like me and my girl, obviously, which means it's like what's that, 190 quid a month, basically. It's pretty expensive. Especially compared to the UK, right? UK is cheap as fuck. For gyms, at least. It's a child that lives near me, and bro's parents were like, yeah, he has protein intolerance. We need to watch what he eats because he can only have so much. Fuck off. Protein intolerant. That kid's gonna grow up to be a soy boy. That's so unfortunate. Tell him to put him on the carnivore diet and see how he does. I bet he'd be fine. 150 euros a month. Is there a gold trading view chart in the gym? No, I wish. Is that standard? Pretty much, yeah. Kid will be bald by the time he's 26. He'll just have zero muscle. I'll slip him a Tren injected steak here and there. Yeah, W. Chat, we're pushing up here. No bottom wick on the 15-minute as well. Now we'll be bored by 25. Yeah, trust me. Chat. Ripping up right now. 5-minute closing here in about 10 seconds. What are we going to see here? Stroking my beard as if I've got one, right? Yes. 5-minute closed. Bullish. Respecting this high though. So at the minute, this could still be bearish market structure, right? This could still be like a lower high being made, sorry, to continue down like this, right? We are just sort of ranging. We could start to just trend downwards, something like this. And that is also grabbing liquidity too, but that's why I'm talking about I want a close above these highs, chat, because that's then going to confirm to me that actually we're not going to do something like this with a slow trend downwards. And we're actually going to end up closing above and continuing. So I'm going to wait 10 minutes here until I'm going to stay on for 10 minutes until the hourly close. If nothing forms off of that, then we'll go for a nice little game of Geoguessr, go hit the gym, and that'll be it. But I'll be back in 2 secs, wait. Wow. See what I mean, chat? Look, we rejected the high, starting to push back down now. So at any point you can get trapped in a position here where you get trapped in this range and we're just ranging over and over, which is going to make it very, very difficult for us to actually get any positions here. So we need to just stay patient, wait for our confirmation. The confirmation that we need right now is a closure above these highs. So if we can get that, it's only like 17 pips away. That's going to be absolutely perfect. But until we get that, there's absolutely nothing I can do, to be honest. It's also funny, this high is exactly matching this previous resistance that we have here too. Look, It's the exact same level that I've marked out on my chart. So essentially, this is a very, very key level right now. And we need to just make sure that we can close above there first before we get our positions. Otherwise, you don't want to be in a position where you're getting in a buy off this high. That rhymed, but there you go. And then essentially it starts to do this slow trend downwards. And you're going to end up actually never being able to recover and just being in the slow drawdown position, which is potentially the worst type of trade. When you're in drawdown and it's just slowly trending against you. Yeah. But realistically, as long as we get that confirmation, we should be good here. Six minutes though. I'm interested to see. So we did actually come down and flip on the 15-minute, right? Yeah, we did. You briefly flipped on the 15-minute. Or more importantly, you actually grabbed the bottom wick. So this could either be a liquidity grab to continue up, or you might just be a little bit bearish, but we'll see. Again, all of it comes down to confirmation. I keep saying it, I sound like a broken record, but the reason I say it is because it's very, very important. Potentially the most important, in fact, it probably is the most important part of trading. Not that it's easy to say which one is. This 30-minute is closing above though, by the looks of things. If it does close above, that will be good. Chat, I don't know what, I'm just thinking about here right now about my plan with these funded accounts. So obviously you guys know I don't really trade fundeds. The only reason I traded fundeds was because we went through a really weird period with Trump in the market and all that sort of thing where essentially price was really unpredictable and I didn't want to be risk on in the market. But now we're sort of calming down here. I think my plan is going to be request these payouts from Apex. Try and get to like the max payout that I can, obviously. Because I need to get to 4 payouts to withdraw the whole balance. After that though, I'll probably just deposit it back to a live and move and rotate back into a live account. Or I'll do like 50-50, not 50-50, probably like 10% into fundeds and the rest into a live account. I mean, we'll see, but I think that's probably the best plan. This week is NFP just send that shit? Yeah, probably not. 15-minute flip, see chat? 30-minute flipping as well. See, it's just exactly what I said, right, chat? Sometimes you see a range like this, and actually what gold is doing here is it's grabbing liquidity while it's moving downwards. But it's going to slowly trend down like this, right? And that's like a form of liquidity being grabbed. But you don't want to try and be taking buys right now. You need to wait for like closures above for that to happen. Spoke to you soon about the 30 closure? Yeah, I did. But it follows the narrative that I told you guys about this slow trend downwards, right? I do believe that's going to happen right now. Four minutes here, chat, or basically 3 minutes. If not, I'll have the Geoguessr ready for you, right? Chat, look how messy these PA charts look on my Apex. Like, they look so messy, bro. Because I have so many different accounts, right? It just looks horrible. I've been trading these accounts for 22 trading days now. If we didn't have that 10K loss, right? I would be so close to a payout right now. But obviously, you can't think in that way. It's just is what it is, right? Either way, decent to be able to, like most people can't even keep an account that long. Can you have your live account on Tradeovate and have that as a master in the account in the copier? No, because if I'm trading live, it'll probably be on Forex, right? So it'll be a bit different. I wish you could copy trade between the two, but I don't think you can. Which is annoying. Looks like we're not going to do anything interesting here on the 1 hour chat though. Just going to close like in the middle of no man's land. Chat, by the way, we're 13 likes away from 50 likes, and I told you guys if we get to 50 likes, I'll give away a funded account for free. So I don't know why you guys haven't pressed the like button yet. You're literally gonna get paid to press the like button, essentially. Pushing down here, chat, as well. Yeah, look, I don't think we're gonna get anything here. So let's just call it right now, chat, because this 1 hour is not gonna close up here within a minute. I'm not taking sales today either. So yeah, chat, realistically, that's going to be the stream. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, all that shit. If you want an Apex account with 70% off at the minute, code TRLS. If you want an account at ACG, that's going to be code SG. Other than that, chat, let's play the Geoguessr and we'll call it a session, right? How much do you risk once you pass the account? Still 1%, brother. 1%. Because, especially with Apex, trailing is fucking horrible, right? Most of my trades, realistically, I've been risking like 0.5% and just hitting one-to-ones with 0.5%. You want your job to be pressing buttons, but you can't press like? Yeah, that's true. Good stream. Just learn a bit more about candle closures, influence on direction. W's in the chat. Right, let's play this game, man. Closure below. It didn't, and also no bottom wick. You got me. You got me. All right, 3, 2. There you go. Yo. It's got to be like here, right? Yeah, man. That looked like a shithole though, to be honest. Anyway, my bad. Missed it. Oh, my bad, JJ. Is this? I recognize. It's Germany, right? Could also be the Netherlands, right? But oh, yeah, I was right on it until I changed. Stuttgart. Bro, I was right on over there until I clicked at the last minute. Oh well, we move. What the fuck, bro? The Netherlands? This is German. My bad. Yeah, but sometimes, you know what? Sometimes they look very similar. Where is this? This is... I feel like this has got to be Russia. Yeah, nowhere near, bro. Where was that? Macedonia. I thought Ukraine or Russia, to be honest. Right, round 4. Holy shit, it's going fast. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I've got no idea, bro. I'm gonna have to go like this, I think. Argentina, Chile. Nowhere near it, man. I just see mountains like that and I'm like, chat, I'm actually getting cooked here. This looks Balkan as fuck, no? How's the street sign gone? Ah. Yeah, Romania. I kind of knew it. Chat, I tried to zoom in on the street sign and it was just gone. Someone fucking stole it. Classic Romania, eh? All right, chat, look. I'll take a sixth. I mean, it's not the best. Jartek is a nice little first, Julian third, Paul Keeper second, W. So look, chat. See, look, we needed more liquidity, man. What did I fucking say? Anyway, chat, look, that's it from me today. Congratulations if you took anything. Otherwise, chat, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys on tomorrow morning stream. Make sure, by the way, you do go check out the new vlog that's coming out in about, I don't even know, 6 hours time or something later on. And yeah, other than that, chat, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Much love. Bye-bye.